Hello everyone, Richie Leahy here, and we are jumping into the next video for the CamJam EduKit 2. This is the last one for this kit that I'm going to do. It's basically the worksheet for the alarm. So this builds off the previous one. If you haven't watched that one, I wanted to show you that my sensor here had the cable. It's hard to see a little bit here, but based on their image, it looks like the cables come from this direction with the dome on top. It's actually reversed. So the top cable here actually plugs into this 16 that you can see. So one thing that I'm going to mention is when I run this, if the camera gives you a waiting for it to settle message, you might need to turn off your Raspberry Pi and reverse those. You can also mess with the sensitivity here. For this video, I have it pretty low. So I have it all the way counterclockwise, which I believe is what we need to have it set at. And then the rest of them, the diagram is going to be a little bit easier for you to go onto their GitHub and watch. But we'll go ahead. I'm actually going to leave it here so you can kind of see. I'm going to try to run it. Let's see what happens. So if there's movement, you can see that it's lighting up. Now you might be able to see a little bit of shadows here, but if I don't move and then move a little bit, it'll kind of pick it up. And see that this time the alarm gives you a light and 2 beeps. So I'm going to try to quit it here. I guess I did need the Control C. Last video, looking at the code, I didn't know if I did. But let's go ahead and take a look at the actual code this time. So go into Nano, and I'm going to open that same file. And this is the alarm worksheet, same as before, the RPI, GPIO, importing time. We also have, instead of just the 17 for the motion detection, we're also firing up red, blue, and the buzzer. So the buzzers is doing the 2 beeps, and then we also have the lights come off. We have it set up so that we start with 0 again. It's looking to see if it's set up. Once it's given that ready state, then we're going to loop through and see if there's motion detected. All we did was add an extra loop here where it's going to go ahead and do the pins. So it's going to go ahead and do 2 beeps, and it's going to blink the lights. So we're blinking it red and blue, and then red, buzzer, blink both, and then blue, buzzer. So if you look, it's going to kind of blink them a little bit separate, and you can change that if you wanted them all to blink. You could just add the blue LED here along with it, and then if you wanted the buzzer to beep 3 times, you could also add the buzzer here, and then for the last one, if you wanted to add all 3, you could just have red. Or if you wanted it to like keep alternating, you could also remove the red here so it goes red, blue, and then change this to red. So there's a couple other things that you could do, and if you wanted to, you could just add another sleep and then another state, so it would keep going. But since it's moving every 10 milliseconds to check for motion, that probably might be a little bit too much. And then we just have the quit and the cleanup. So let's go ahead and go back and we'll look at this run again. So exit this. Let's go ahead and fire it up because I didn't start from this way last time. So here, motion detected. It's ready. It's waiting to see if motion is detected. And if we get some type of movement, it'll go off again. So if I go back, I know the beeps might be a little bit annoying, but if we get some motion, you can kind of see the light differences where it's going in order. It is flashing back and forth because they're not red at the same time. So it's going red, blue, red, blue. I thought they were hitting closer than what they are, but still works out pretty good. I guess the delay in the seconds there wasn't as much as I thought. So it does link through, and if you wanted to keep going, you could do that more. But that's it for this video. I'll stop that, hopefully, so that it doesn't beep again. Next time, I'm going to try to do the robot. So make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.